Arsenal and City remain the only two teams with a 100% record after the Gunners beat Leicester City 4-2 over the weekend. Manchester City, an emphatic victory for them versus Bournemouth 4-0. Manchester United's woes continued as they lost 4-0 to Brentford. The first time Brentford have beaten Manchester United, if I'm not mistaken, since the 1920s. Also, Liverpool stumbled once again. 2 games, 2 draws. 2 points on the board for Liverpool after they share the spoils with Crystal Palace on Monday night. Darwin Núñez getting a red card on the night. Thankfully, it did not cost them all 3 points. Chelsea and Spurs was a feisty encounter in the London derby. Both teams sharing the spoils late on, albeit some controversial decisions by referee Anthony Taylor. In Spain, which returned over the weekend, the La Liga that is, Barcelona shared the spoils with Rayo Vallecano, the only team to do the double over them last season. It ended 0-0 with Barcelona's array of stars. There was no breakthrough. Real Madrid, however, got all 3 points after Alaba came on and scored a free kick with his very first kick of the ball. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, sellssi, and today we're going to talk about performance of Ghanaian players abroad. Iñaki Williams and his brother Nico Williams were in action over the weekend. Also, Abdul Fattah Issahaku made his debut for Sporting CP against Real Ave in their 3-0 win. We'll also talk about Jordan Ayew in action. Partey's Arsenal getting a 100% record so far. Without much ado, we'll jump right into it. And we'll start from Saturday when Arsenal took on Leicester City. Thomas Partey was in action for Arsenal. He played 90 minutes as Arsenal maintained their 100% record and start to the season as they beat Leicester 4-2. Amate himself also played 90 minutes as well. Brighton took on Newcastle. Both teams drew blanks. 0-0 it ended. Tariq Lamptey came on in the 75th minute. Southampton took on Leeds United and it was a 2-2 draw. Mohamed Salisu improving on his performance on the opening day with that own goal versus Spurs. He played 90 minutes. Rotherham took on Reading. It was a 4-0 victory for Rotherham versus Reading. Andy Adam played 90 minutes, captained the side on this occasion at this thumping. Sunderland took on QPR and Albert Adoma played 46 minutes of this encounter. It ended 2-2. Both teams sharing the spoils there. Adoma played 46 minutes. Wigan took on Bristol City. Antoine Semenyo is not back in action. His team shared the spoils with Wigan Athletic. Sheffield Wednesday took on Charlton Athletic. It was a 1-0 victory for Sheffield Wednesday. Jojo Allcott played 90 minutes of this encounter. Crystal Palace took on Liverpool. They shared the spoils and Jordan Ayew played 62 minutes. Jeffrey Schlupp 82 minutes as Palace looked to upset the Apple Cart at Anfield. It was a great night for them. They could have gotten all 3 points if Wilfried Zaha was more clinical. In Germany, hosting Kiel, they took on Eintracht Braunschweig and it was a 3-0 victory for hosting Kiel. Kwesi Ochirekt was an unused substitute in this victory. Hertha Berlin took on Eintracht Frankfurt. Kevin Prince Boateng, an unused substitute. 1-1 draw, this one ended in. Freiburg took on Borussia Dortmund. Daniel Kofi came on in the 84th minute as his Freiburg side were thrashed by Dortmund 3-1. In France, Monaco took on Stade Rennes. A 1-1 draw. Kamaldeen Sulemana came on in the 80th minute, his road back to recovery and regular playing football on course. Stade Rennes took on Clermont-Foot. Ali Douceidou, after that thumping by PSG on opening night, was in action here. He was on the winning side this time. 4-2 victory for him and his team versus Stade Rennes. Nice took on Strasbourg and Alexander Djiku, who has committed his future to Strasbourg, was in action as they shared the spoils 1-1. He went off injured in the 75th minute. In Belgium, St. Trudings took on Anderlecht. Francis Amuzu played 81 minutes of this encounter. Majid Ashimeru was not in the squad for this one as Anderlecht won 3-0. Zulte Waregem took on Genk A 4-1 victory for Genk. Joseph Painto played 90 minutes, was not on target this time. Kamal Sowah gave an assist in the 42nd minute for the second goal for his club side, Club Brugge, in their 3-0 victory over Oud Heavily Leuven. He played 90 minutes of this encounter, went off in added time of the 90. Kaasupen took on Royal Antwerp. Manaf Nuruddin was an unused substitute as his side lost 1-0 to Royal Antwerp. In Italy, Spezia took on Empoli, a 1-0 victory for Spezia. Emmanuel Jesse not in the squad for this one. Salernitana took on Roma, a 1-0 victory after an unused substitute as Jose Mourinho's side got off to the best possible start in the Serie A. In Spain, Celta Vigo took on Espanyol, a 2-2 draw here. Joseph Edu played 90 minutes. Athletic Club took on RCD Mallorca. The Williams brothers were in action for Athletic Club. Both teams drew blanks. 0-0 it ended here. Baba Idrisu came on in the 83rd minute. Iñaki Williams was in action. He played 86 minutes. Nico Williams came on in the 70th minute. In Netherlands, Ajax took on Groningen. A 6-1 victory for Ajax. Once again, a big part role for Kudus Mohammed, who is not a happy bunny at this time. He came on in the 84th minute of this encounter. Issahaku Abdul Fattah made his debut for his club side Sporting CP. He came on in the 80th minute in their 3-0 victory over Rio Ave. And in the United States, Colorado Rapids drew 1-1 with Columbus Crew. Jonathan Mensah played 90 minutes. Yao Yeboah an unused substitutes for this one. LAFC took on Charlotte FC, a 5-0 thumping of Charlotte by LAFC. Harrison Affle came off in the 70th minute. He went off injured in this one. His side were thumped emphatically. So that was a summary of what happened with Ghanaian players, the topic of discussion there. Good to see Abdul Fattah Issahaku get his run out with Sporting CP. Great to see Kamaldeen Suleiman and co getting back to action. Hopefully we get to see more of Kudus Mohammed in action for his club side Ajax, not getting that much playing time as he would have wanted. We'll be patient and hope for the very best on that front. So that has been it for today. Your thoughts in the comments box. The Premier League is getting interesting. Who will win it? Who is the team going to get everything at the end? And Spain, La Liga is back, Serie A is back. The season is in full flow. Enjoy the rest of the week.